to Chaffee, drives it deep into the zone. Komets win the tournament. Here we go, 5 games in.
2 series, baby! Back to back, baby! Back to back!
6-3, the President's Cup goes to the K's. They are the CHL champions in only their second year in the league.
Komets win! The Komets are champions! For the 10th time in franchise history, the Komets are champs!
The history here, the 10 championships, everything. I mean, it's a premier organization in the league, and I really couldn't be more happy that I got the job and to be here and hopefully do great things here in Fort Wayne.
15 seconds to go. Shot blocked by Graves. Grabbed by Bliss. He'll turn it out. Cruz has it. Cruz across. Keenan scores. And that will seal it. With 5.7 left.
Bad news though, Jesse Kallechy's crew is out of playoff position.
The Fort Wayne Komets will be watching the Kelly Cup playoffs from their couches.
So for the 62nd time in franchise history, the Komets are officially going to the postseason. Komets at the Coliseum getting ready for, well, what we all wait for all season long. After 72 games, it comes down to qualifying for the Kelly Cup playoffs, and that's what the Komets have done.
Yeah, I think the mindset going into this playoff is, you know, every year is a new year, and we've been building for 2 years for this. So to have the excitement level of our group ready for it, and we know we have a good team, and I think that was always the belief in the room that we have the team to do something special.
And we are underway as opening puck drop tonight being brought to you by Glenbrook Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. And the Komets coming across the line quickly as Odin Tufto taking that opening drop again, his first game back since an injury. It took him out of the lineup back on January 31st. Shot save, made, rebound, and they score.
The Iowa team is historically have been at the bottom of the division, and then this year, you know, they came in with a different mindset and a different approach, and it certainly made them a challenge to play against.
In the penalty kill, right side shot, so they score. It goes off the pad or the chest of Brochu, and Iowa goes up 2-0. It's a power play goal. It's loose, roll off it. No, Jerry Leon with a shot, and he scores. And Dugan over one-timer, score! There we go! James Stefan gets the Komets on the board before the first penalty expired. Gansky will feed it ahead to Aliardi. Aliardi on the right side, dangles around. Aliardi on the puck. A shot! He scores! Alex Aliardi pulls the Komets within one! And the Heartlanders get to it, top of the circle. Here's a shot, they score! Brett Brochu never saw it. Good sir, taking it away. Good sir, short-handed. Gansky getting back, and he scores! And that'll do it. And the horn sounds. The Komets down 1-0 in this best-of-7 series. But the good news is you come back tomorrow and have a chance to tie it up.
Losing the first playoff game is always rough. You know, you want to make sure you start off on the right foot. You know, it's best-of-7 for a reason. So you climb back in and, you know, go back at it.
Komets getting ready for game number 2 of their best of 7 opening round playoff matchup with the Iowa Heartlanders. And up top, Aliardi walking in. Here's a shot. Score! Alex Aliardi! His third goal of the series, and we're tied! Aliardi now up top. Reese with a lane. Reese coming in. A shot. A save made. The puck is behind him. Score! Score! It's his Blake Murray! Goes underneath, and now it's Blake Murray's turn with it. Dugan in front. Shot! He scores! Captain Jack makes it 3-1 from the seat of his pants. Comet zone, and here is Reese. Sends it ahead. Back to the far side. Jack Dugan. Oh, he scores! Jack Dugan scores from the red line! Blue line. It's going to go to Gallatin. Gallatin back to Dugan. Right side. In front. Shot! Score! Kirill Taitayev! Makes it 5-2. This series is going to be tied up, and we're going to Iowa. Komets win it 5-2.
Boys, that was playoff hockey, guys. Battling through stuff, right? Playing with 5D, like that's playoff hockey, right? We got some big plays. We needed an unbelievable penalty kill, shot blocks there. We needed. I liked our game tonight, fellas. I liked our game a lot tonight. We do that, we're in a good spot.
I think this is easy choice. This guy's been flying all series already.
Party. A lot of great efforts. Hey, first one's out of the way. That's the toughest one. Now we take it from them in their department.
The first puck, I thought we had a lot of really good efforts here tonight. D playing with 5 rights, but I thought this guy was really good tonight. Murr.
Yeah.
Sign it, bro.
Look at that shirt.
Sign your sleeves. We had sleeves before the game.
Say something. Say something.
Hey, we got a special group in here. Let's go. These guys up.
Good evening and welcome to Fort Wayne Komet Hockey. Here's Shane Alberani with you here tonight on this Monday as we continue this adventure that is the Kelly Cup playoffs. And we see Alex Swetlikoff and Kyle Mayhew starting on the #1 line here tonight. Also Ethan Keppen out there with Darren Brady.
Yeah, been a huge addition getting the guys back from Bakersfield. All those guys are top-end players. We're adding Kyle Mayhew, Defenseman of the Year, adding Darren Brady, Alex Swetlikoff. So, getting all those guys from Edmonton and our affiliation has really allowed us to take a step to be the team that we wanted to be.
Now Mayhew moves it forward, comes out to the blue line, held in again by the Heartlanders, sent around to Goodser. They give it, got a man in front, and they score. Nathan Knoll gets the goal. And the drop comes up top to Kyle Mayhew. Mayhew takes a shot. Loose, it's behind the net. Rose, score! Score! Ethan Keppen will get this one. Taitayev far side, a shot. Save made, the rebound. Score! Ethan Keppen! Stop in the corner. Shot, and they score. A shot knocked down. O'Brien behind the net. Now they score. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we're going to overtime. Tied at 6. Dugan quickly brings it across the line. Here's Gorniak in front. A shot. He scores! Jack the Flash ends it! The Komets take a 2-1 series lead. Your final score is 7-6. What a game here tonight. Brady centers it. Goes off the skate of Taitayev. Now it's poked to the far side. Sop with it. Sop has a man in front. It's Kester, and he scores. Left side, Sop takes a shot, missed it, rebounds, score. Now back over to Dugan in the corner, in front, shot, score! We're tied! O'Brien over to Hadabas, a shot, he scores! And the Komets got a long way to go to grab the series lead. Back it goes to Kester, a shot, save made, the rebound, and they score. Sorensen has a man in front, Jerry Leone scores. Second of the game. Puck tucking off the stick. In front, shot, they score. Iowa just plain out outworking us. 1-1, coming across the line. Jordan, he scores! Zach Jordan Dugan gets in there. Here's the drop, and it goes to Brady.
We were starting to come back. We really found our game, and we were pushing. We were really, we were on them, and we had them on the run. And then there's like a weird battle in the corner. It didn't look like anything. And all of a sudden, Odin goes down. And
Odin Tufto is hurt. Tufto is down, and he is calling for the training staff, and that's not a good sign. Tufto, he is calling for Austin Kessler.
It was a crazy injury, right? Like instantly, as soon as he went down, you had even the Iowa players motioning to the bench to get help on the ice. So it was devastating. Odin was a massive part of our team all year, and dealt with some serious injuries. So I think worried about the person, worried about the player, but more so just so disappointed for him because of what he's dealt with all year in different injuries and not being able to sustain his health. It's been a grind. He's worked so hard to come back, and to have that happen on such a weird, like, non-serious play where it's just a corner battle that happens hundreds of times a game. It was a real hit for our group.
He's been a big part of our team this whole year, and he had the 2-3 months off with another injury, and for him to come back in the playoffs, it was reinvigorating for us as a team, and excited to see him back in the lineup. Guys, we're really happy to have him around again. He's a great person off the ice and within this locker room that a lot of people respect. So to see something like that, like, you never want to see someone get hurt, and especially when they're so loved within the room and everything like that. So
Yansky puts it in his pocket, and the game's over. Komets are down 3-2, but we're coming home. That's the good news. But this game seems, well, we lost a lot more than the game tonight, as we're all thinking about Odin Tufto.
I think after we lost that Game 5 in Iowa, I remember coming off the bench and getting into the locker room, and everybody was saying the right things. I remember specifically James Steffen, a young player that hasn't been with us long. One of the youngest players on our team coming in saying, "There's no way they beat us 2 games at home."
The Komets are faced with elimination here tonight as they are down 3-2 in this best-of-7 series opening round Kelly Cup playoff matchup with the Iowa Heartlanders. As we are set and ready to drop the puck here tonight, Mayhew gets crowded, gets it back to Brady. Brady, right side over. They got a man. Here's a shot. Score! Alex Aliardi! Here we go. Noah Volkin with a strip. Coming on Rousseau, shorthanded. He shoots. He scores! Noah Volkin with the shorty! Komets lead it 2-0. Line left side. Inamoto takes a shot. Score! Check the flash! Makes it 3-0. Jordan now cycles it down low in the corner. In front, Keppen all alone. He scores! Ethan Keppen does not miss. Komets with it. Shot. Score! Zach Jordan! Gets together. Over. Keppen down low. Aliardi right in front. Shot. Score! Make it 6-1. It's a power play goal. A good old scrap in front of the nets. And 2 bodies going down. Darren Brady is the one locked up there. And a couple punches thrown.
I didn't like the way that they were hitting me. They kept hitting me late and also hitting me to the head. And then happened again, and I reached that boiling point and then had an opportunity to hit him, so I just went right for his head to get him back. And a good moment was I was in the penalty box. He was yelling at me, I was whatever, saying whatever, and saw the video Jumbotron on me, and I just started pumping up the crowd. And
Darren Brady playing up to this home crowd. We're going to Game 7 here at the Coliseum. And if you have never been to a Game 7, get your tickets tomorrow morning at the Coliseum ticket office. We're going to need you here in the jungle, friends.
The playoffs to me are about different guys stepping up when you get different opportunities. I thought this guy didn't play in 2 games, and then stepped back in, got a big one on the PK. He was out there in every defense situation we needed him. I thought he responded really well. Rhino.
You almost had perfect speed.
And here we go, game number 7 here from the Coliseum. It is just the 17th Game 7 in Komets history as the Komets looking to move on here in this tournament.
There was zero doubt that we could do it. I mean, I knew we had to play well and I knew we had to execute, but I certainly felt like we were capable of doing it.
And we are underway here in this game number 7. And grabbing it is Aliardi, right side. Aliardi coming in, a shot, and he scores! There it is. We are tied. Dugan gets everyone back on side. Dugan sneaking in front, shot, score! Alex Svetlikov gives the Komets the lead. Komets in front, all alone, a shot, score! 3-1 Komets. Man on the empty net, now right side. Here's Petrozelli, a shot, he scores! Anthony Petrozelli with the exclamation points! How fitting! And Snoochie Boochies, Komet fans, we're going to the next round!
Next up, Toledo, baby! Get your fishing license, we're about to boat some walleye!
What a performance by the Komets here in Game 7. Down 3-2 in the series. We come back and win it, as the Komets are moving on to the second round for the first time since we won the Kelly Cup back in 2021.
Great boys, Hey, the job just getting started. It only gets harder. It only gets harder, but I'll tell you what, I'll never bet against you guys, never. I'll never bet against you guys. When we needed it, guys stepped up. We did a lot of fun, and now I know there's been some guys that have been here for a while. I've been waiting 2 years to beat these guys that we have next. I've been waiting 2 years for it. And we're the better team, and I can't wait.
So now the Walleye earn some rest and will await the winner of Iowa and Fort Wayne. Now tonight's victory marks the 26th straight against Central Division opponents in the playoffs, and Toledo also now 12-0 against Indy in postseason play.
It's always in the back of your mind that, you know, they played 4 games and Toledo wasn't super tested, right? Like, they didn't go to overtime. A lot of their games were decided early. They didn't put the stress that we had to go through. So that was certainly something that we thought about, but at the end of the day, the playoffs are the playoffs, right? You can only play the games that are in front of you and the hand that you're dealt, and I think there's advantages for us that we got to go through some of those moments in overtime and playing a Game 7 and coming back from behind, and you know, Toledo didn't get to experience that. So I think there's pros and cons of both.
And this is what it is all about, folks. One of the best all-time greatest rivalries in all of minor league hockey. It is the Fort Wayne Komets taking on the Toledo Walleye, and this hatred runs deep.
You know, we hate them, they hate us. The fan bases hate each other. Both buildings are incredibly difficult to play in. Both teams usually are very strong and usually on the top end of recruiting in the league. And I think it was a matchup that everybody thought was going to happen. And you know, we were excited about that and ready for the challenge of playing a very good Toledo team and a team that you know, we think we matched up very closely against all of them.
And away we go. It is game number 1 of the Central Division Final. Mayhew with the puck in the Komet zone. Pass ahead to Dugan, ran into McCallion. And the Walleye are going to be offside again. Now a late hit there. It's McGrady. Oh, they're going to go right at it. And now Jack Dugan gets in the middle. Now Bansel and Brady staring each other down. They both exchange slashes there. Dugan gets sandwiched there at the blue line, and the Komets are going to be pulled offside. And now Dugan, then Schmerich, and now Dugan.
That is his helmet put back on. First thing Dugan did was look all the way back to the blue line at Schmerich. Oh, Schmerich is an agitator. He likes to stir things up. I'd say a little bit of cheap shot, but he's also a danger out there. So those two warriors going at it already.
He's a great player. I mean, you don't score as many points as you do in this league as a defenseman especially. You know, he's a great power play guy, and you know, he's got a lot of skill and a lot of talent. You know, it's somebody you have to shut down, and I think, you know, he's a special player for a reason, and you know, he's a guy you got to keep an eye out when he's out on the ice. And I mean, he's a big part of their team. He has been, you know, all year, and you know.
Now in front of the net, Cruz looking for a spot. Got a man shot, and he scores. Up top, one-timer score. Eliardi and Grohl. Eliardi coming in. A shot! He scores! Alex Eliardi! We're tied! Bednar popping on the near side. Now on Kevin. Right out front shot, and he scores! Ethan Kevin takes advantage of the bounce. Put it into the nets after it was dislodged, and that is going to draw the ire of the Walleye. Gansky and Murphy in there. Everybody manning up. And everybody grabbing the jerseys. And now they'll come across the line. Moulton hands it off to Lewandowski. Spezia in front, shot, and he scores. Eliardi with it. Eliardi coming across the line, takes the shot, he scores! Alex Eliardi from long range. Across the line, it's Bliss. Bliss drops off to Anderson, a shot, and he scores.
Well, that's what I was talking about. You can't give up a goal in the last minute of the period.
16.7 seconds to go, and the Komets were backing up on their heels, and now they've relinquished the lead.
I don't mind our game. Like, we're not in a bad spot. We're not in a bad spot. I think there's certain guys that can, like, we've talked about this all playoffs. There's not going to be nights where, like, you're going to have it all the time. And maybe you were an offensive guy all year. And maybe on that night, when you don't have it offensively, or you don't have your matchup, or whatever it might be, maybe that night, you just got to defend. And you can't get scored on, right? Like, we need some guys that need to take a little bit more pride in their defending. Oh, we're going to score. We're going to score. We're always going to score. So, hey, down a goal, 20 minutes to go. We're creating offensively. I don't mind where we're at, fellas. Okay? Can't be a defeated look. Can't be feeling sorry for ourselves here. Yeah, we had a bad 2 minutes. It happens. We've done it the hard way all year. If we lose a face-off or whatever, puck goes low to high. If you're a winger, get your stick out. Stop being a goalie. Like right here, you give yourself, with your stick at 6 feet and your arm at 2 feet, you give yourself 8 feet. 8 feet. Now this guy has to work around your stick. Because if you can't block it, we at least got to get some sticks on some pucks. We got some big guys on the wing. Use your reach. All right, fellas? Yep. What I want to show you guys, okay? Thank you.
Dugan into the corner, in front, looking for Svetlikov. Play was broken up, but it's going to go to Stefan. Dugan back to Mayhew in the slot. A shot, save made, the rebound. Oh, Svetlikov was there for the putback. Stefan on the near side, up top to Mayhew. Another shot, save made. Oh, didn't get in. Back to the near side. Eliardi, empty net, extra skinny to his own. Komets on a power play. Eliardi rips one, it's blocked. We got time for one more rush. Here's Mayhew, trying to thread it forward, goes off the end wall. Into the corner goes Svetlikov. They put it to the far side, 9 seconds left. Korniak back over to Murray. They clear the zone. Icing. That's the game. Well,
it all comes down to that last goal.
Well, it's your final score. 5-4 Toledo, they take game one.
Yeah, I mean, I liked our game tonight. I thought we were in. I thought we played well. We did a lot of things well. Just, you know, some things we can clean up defensively. We had our chances at the end there to get it, but you know, puck didn't go our way. So we know where we haven't been, right? It's you know, same thing as Iowa. 7 games, right? So we'll be ready to go tomorrow, and you know, it'll be another good game, I'm sure.
Good evening and welcome to Fort Wayne Komet Hockey here on 96.3 XKE. Shane Albarani and Fred Bean back with you here tonight for round number 2. It's game 2 here of the Central Division Finals. Toledo coming into tonight's matchup with a 1-0 series lead. So the Komets here with a chance to tie this series up, as Nathan Day, who has played terrific. He has been outstanding, but he has played a lot of hockey in the past week. So Brett Brett Brochu. He will get the call, and Brett Brochu has been a bit shaky in this tournament as he has not seen action since he got the hook in game number 5 where Day came in relief of him.
Yeah, that was a big day for sure. It's tough not playing and watching the guys too. It's especially when you play a lot of games. So yeah, for me it was just going out there and sticking to my regular routine and making sure that I'm focused on what I can control and doing my best ability of getting the job done, of giving my team a chance to win.
You lose game 1 and I knew we were going to be good. I knew game 2 we were going to be ready to go because we've been up against it, and every time we've kind of hit a challenge all year, the guys have responded. So I was really confident that the guys were going to show up and play their best. And
on the far side, now over, shot save made by Brochu, and his first big one of the night. But right now, it's looking like the Brett Brochu from the regular season. Comes across the line, takes a shot, and it goes right into the mitts of Brett Brochu. And Keppin on the right side. Keppin coming across the line. Keppin, a shot save made, rebound, score! There we go, Zach Jordan! And the Komets lead it 1-0.
Good start. This is where we have to find our desperation right now. Okay? Like, this is where they're usually this is where teams let off the gas on them. They think they have a good period, and then like we can expect them to raise their level here. Okay? Desperation right from the hop here. Let's go get the next one.
Zach Jordan behind the net, in front, shot, score! Ethan Keppin with a one-timer. In front, Ambrosio to the blue line, Schmerich shot right into the glove of Brett Brochu as the Komets dictating play here in the second. Get rid of it, the Komets have it. Shrelikoff in the corner, in front, Keppin, shot, he scores! Ethan Keppin, second of the night, makes it 3-0 Komets. Across the line, Brady with a lane coming in, a shot, Gylander the save, and it goes along the near side, and penalty coming up to Toledo for slashing. Yeah, Nolan Volkin got a stick taken right out of his hands, and the Komets will get a power play for the first time here tonight.
Let's all take a breath, right? 2-goal lead, 4 in the third period. We would have taken that this morning, wouldn't we? All right, okay? I love what we're doing. Okay? So for me, fellas, intensity right off the hop. There's no panic. It's intensity. We're going to get the next one. We're going to be right on top of them all period. We're going to win the balls. We're going to gain every line. And when we get a chance, we're going to get a behind them every chance we get. And then we're going to forecheck the out of them. And then we're going to track and we're going to get it back. And we're going to do it all over again for 20 minutes. All right? We need 20 guys on board for the same reason. Put any ego you have to death. It's not about you. It's about all of us. 20 guys in here. Let's go find a way to win this. Hey!
Jürgen will take the face off with 1:08 to go on the power play. And the Komets win it. Mayhew takes a shot, and Gylander dropped it. Oh, we score! Alex Shrelikoff on the power play. Shrelikoff wins it. Dugan over Stefan. One-timer. He scores! James Stefan! It's 5-1 Komets with 12:08 to go here in the third. Dowski gives it up. Here's a shot. Save made by Brochu. Back to the far side. Komets. And now look at this. Aliardi's going after Moskal. And Moskal took some liberties there. Lewandowski in there as well. And Aliardi sticking up for his teammates. And what grit the Komets are showing here. I think maybe the officials here trying to keep cooler heads here. And I think they might be done. So Aliardi and Moskal, I think, are going to get 10s.
If we get on them, they won't have time to make plays.
And off the end wall, Matt Murphy will give it on over to the right side to Reese. Reese sends it ahead. Comes to the blue line. Komets get it out of the zone. We got 5 seconds left. Here is Murray on a breakaway coming. He shoots, he scores! 6-1 with 1.1 seconds to go.
Way to put an exclamation point on an outstanding game.
Here's the drop. Komets win! Sweet Eddie Long, we are tied. We're going back to the jungle. We will have a game 5. As the Komets now have gained home ice advantage. The next 3 are at the Coliseum. But what a win by the Fort Wayne Komets. Absolutely dominating.
See you, losers.
Right, Dwight!
Okay, you don't gotta go like that, man.
Hey, that's about as complete of a game as we can play. And when we do that, fellas, there's nobody in the league that can beat us. Honestly, nobody in the league can beat us when we play like that. And you know, I think you guys answered the bell tonight. We talked about how bad you want it and who wants it. I think we had a lot of guys that answered the question tonight. You guys can be really proud of yourselves. 3 games in the jungle now. Who's got the belt?
I can get it to a lot of guys right now. Starts with our deep core, way to respond tonight. Forwards, way to play smart, but this guy went through a lot of adversity. Tennis ball.
Great effort today. That was impressive. Like Jesse said, I mean, when we play like that, there's not a single team in this league that can beat us. So let's enjoy it for the next few days.
We know for us to be successful, at some point, Brett was going to have to be a big part of it. So for Brett to get back in there in game 2, play well, the team to respond in front of him, I think it was a big moment for us of showing us of how we need to play to beat a really good Toledo team.
Trying to push it ahead. Intercepted by the Komets. Mayhew coming in. He shoots. He scores! With 15 seconds to go in the first period. It is Kyle Mayhew. Right in the left. And it's 1-0 Komets. First goal of the series for Mayhew. ECHL Defenseman of the Year.
Our mindset can't be, this is going to be a track meet, right? A track meet favors them, right? If we're just going to start turning pucks over in this area and they're just going to quick transition, that's what they want, right? 20 minutes to win a game, fellas. What an opportunity. What an opportunity, okay? Let's do it the right way. Entries, let's drive, fellas. It's there for us. Let's get this kill. Let's go win a period. Hey!
Broke that play up back behind or in front of the net. Now they got a man shot and score. There you go. Ambrosio ties it. Spezia now. Lost it. Komets now. Trying to get it back in offensive territory. Dugan has Keppen. Wind it up. A shot blocked by Schmerich. Keppen gets it back in the corner. Keppen, gets drugged down by Schmerich to the blue line. Brady. And now look at this. Schmerich going back after Keppen. No call. No call. Dugan in the corner. Up along the near side. Komets still have it. Up top. Here's a shot. Score! Score! Yes! 2-1! After the mugging by Schmerich, the Komets respond with a goal.
Unbelievable discipline out of the Komets on that one. Not to fall for the shenanigans. Focus on what's important, and that's getting the lead. This game is important, and they just took control.
2-1 Komets here in the third.
That's playoff hockey, is those little extra battles that maybe in the regular season the officials don't let go, but in the playoffs it's every battle means more, and every puck battle has an impact on the game. And I think just seeing Keppen and Jalen having that battle just showed how much they both cared.
And Hawkins to the far side. Puts it in the corner. And now back below the goal line. They set it. They clear the zone. They clear it themselves. We got 10 seconds to go. No icing. Schmerich picks it up. 8 seconds. Sends it quickly ahead. Lewandowski. They're offside. No, to the far side. Here's a shot. Save made. At the buzzer. Komets win. Komets win. Komets win. 2-1. The Komets take a 2-1 series lead. What a game tonight. A shootout in game 1, a blowout in game 2, and a nail-biter here in game 3. The Komets are the victors, and they have a 2-1 series lead against the number 1 seed Toledo Walleye. So game number 4 is going to be huge here at the Coliseum Wednesday night.
Against a team like that, I think there's no doubt in our mind we can win 2 at home. We've been very confident here. we've never come into the Coliseum one game being like, there's not a chance we're going to win. You know, it's the only way we haven't won at home is when we kind of just like shoot ourselves in the foot. But we had the right mindset within the locker room and our older guys just being like, hey, we'll just focus up. We are the better team here, and we should be able to take care of business.
And out of the far side, Moyle puts it into the corner. Lewandowski up top. A shot, score! And that's the first time Toledo has gotten on the board first. Warrior with the goal.
Game 4 of round 2 against Toledo started. It's started. A couple guys aren't here yet. We need you. Like, we need more guys right now. Like, crazy to me that we're like, the bench is flat. Like, completely flat. Our battle level, non-existent. If you guys are telling me we're just pissing this one away and we're done, let me know. Let me know and I'll relax. Like, is that our mindset that we're just like, hey, whatever happens tonight, we'll be ready to go tomorrow? Because if it is, I promise you, I'll relax. Too good of a team across the way to piss a game away and not be ready. Work. Win a battle. Hit somebody. Go through. The good news is, bro shot a period and we're down a goal. But fellas, give me more than that. Give yourself more than that. Give the man next to you more than that. That's not going to get it done, I promise you. Find a way, raise your intensity, let's get in on the forecheck, let's turn them, take some pucks to the inside, let's just work. Work, and let's see what happens.
Lost it now. They come right in front of the net. We got a bouncing puck and they score. And it's Ambrosio. 2-0 Toledo, and the Komets just look like they're out of gas. Well, the Komets need to play desperate hockey here. We're looking at a tie series. And the puck goes in the corner. Behind the net, they center. Shot, save made, and the rebound. Another save made by Brochu. And Brochu's doing his job. Makes another big save. And Gansky on the right side gets it back. And a penalty coming up. Komets on their 6th power play of the game, but we're being shut out here, 2-0. 4:32 to go, win the match. And the face-off to the right of Gylander. And Mayhew has got it with 10 seconds to go in the power play. Gets to Dugan. Dugan coming across the line. Dugan trying to stick handle, and he does. Goes along the right side. Dugan sends it over. Shot, score! Thank you. Komets get on the board to make it 2-1, and we still have 2.5 left. Komets can't get a stick on it. Now it's to the near side of Dugan. 1:12 to go. A shot, save made. Gylander, the rebound. Here we go. Shot, save made, and where is it? Score! 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 We're tied! We're tied! We will look at this one. The referee said it was good. Now we get a look at the replay. There it is. There it is. There it is. No, I see the defenseman covered it up. He was calling penalty shot. Yeah. That's what he was doing. It's a penalty shot. So what drama we have here tonight. So we're not tied at the moment. It's 2-1, and the Komets have been awarded a penalty shot with 1:05 to go here in the third. It'll be Captain Jack with a chance to tie this game with 1:05 to go here in the third. A penalty shot here in game 4. Let's see if Jack Dugan can make this happen. Dugan to the far side. Works it on Gylander. Coming in. He shoots. He scores! Oh, Jack Dugan! The drop, and we're going to overtime. Of course, why not? We'll need extras here tonight as the Komets tie it up. It's our first Source Bank first puck drop, and we are underway here in the second overtime, tied at 2. Komets with the puck in their own territory. It's Gansky to the right side, sends it ahead to Jordan. Jordan coming across the line. He'll bounce it into the corner. And it's ripped away. Bliss has got it for Toledo. Feeds it ahead. Gansky got it caught up in his feet. Spezia comes away with it, a shot, and a save, and he scores! Wow.
Well, the puck got into Gansky's feet, and that gave the Spiza an opportunity. Took the shot, Brochu made the initial save, and the puck dropped down in between his legs. I don't think he knew where it was.
He didn't.
And Spiza just put a stick right back on it.
Toledo wins it in double overtime, and the series is tied at 2.
We had so many chances in overtime. We played well, and there was never a doubt that we were gonna find a way to win. And so I think when 30 seconds into the second overtime, when puck kind of squirts through the legs of our defenseman, it's just a puck bounce, and unfortunate guy for it to end up on his stick. But I thought the guy's effort was incredible.
Fellas, hey, how are we doing? Good. So, I was probably like a lot of you guys last night, left a little disappointed. It would have been nice to get that one, but for me, at least personally, I like to challenge my own mindset and think about things from I try to internalize it and then challenge that mindset. So for me, I asked myself, if I would have got the information before the series that it would be 2-2 and we'd have a chance to get a 3-2 lead at home and go on the road and win a series, what would I have said to myself? And I probably would have said to myself, we're exactly where we're supposed to be. Two good teams going head to head, 2-2 with a chance at home to take a series lead and go win it on the road. Yeah, a couple bounces here, a couple bounces there. It's different, right? But so be it. That's what happens when two good teams play. I thought you guys found a way. We found a way all year in challenging times. That's the strength of our group, is that we don't know when to quit. We're always going to find a way through every face of adversity, and it's what you guys have done all year. So I woke up this morning knowing today's going to be no different.
Komets now up top to Brady. Brady will take a shot. Save made. The rebound. Volkin. Oh, just missed the net. Now it goes behind. The score. There we go. The puck is in the net. And the Komets get on the board first. A bad scramble. And it's Anthony Petruzzelli getting the goal. His second in the playoffs in the biggest match of the season. And it goes back to Anderson. Comes out to Spies at center ice. Uh-oh. They've got some numbers. Bliss over Anderson. Coming in. Shot and he scored. And they go into the corner, got 32 seconds left. And it's cycled down low, Lewandowski. Lewandowski on the near boards, tries to send it. They got a man shot, and they score.
Wow. Why did you know that was going to happen? Have them down all game long, and last minute of the period, the puck comes loose to them, and they bury it.
This is unbelievable. The Komets have outplayed the Walleye for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And Toledo is going to win this hockey game on 12 shots on goal. Komets lose game 5, 2-1 on a last-second shot.
And this one hurts. This one hurts bad because you know they won the game. In your heart, you know you won the game. You just didn't walk away with the victory on the scoreboard. They're going to have to regroup. They got to go in and win game 6, force game 7, and take care of business in Toledo.
Game 4 and 5, I think we probably should have won. At least that's what we thought.
Any sport, if you play as good as you can play, right? Everybody believes the result is going to be a win, but that's not how it works. Like, winning is hard. We knew it was going to be a challenge going back to Toledo and winning 2. We tried to just approach it a day at a time, right? You're not going to win 2 games at a time. We needed to win the first one to get to a game 7, and that was our mindset moving forward.
Tonight is game number 6. It is a must-win here for the Komets. The Komets are down 3-2 in their best-of-7 series. Well, the Komets, they've done it before. We were down 3-2 in the series to Iowa. Came back and won game 6 and 7, but that was at home, so it's a different animal here at the Huntington Center. But the Komets have played very, very well on the road in the postseason and in the regular season as well. So this is going to be a fun game here tonight. Watt in front, big stop by Brochu, and he's able to hang on to it. Up across the line, has Dugan with him. Svetlikov coming in, over, and what a save by Gylander. He tried to get it to Dugan, and Schmerich is going to the box. They're going to get Schmerich, I think, for hooking. He had a hold. He was late getting to the play, and he grabbed a hold of Dugan.
We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. 5 on 5. I like our game. Like we're all over them 5 on 5, right? It's looks like it's going to be, you know, hopefully I'll talk to the refs. Don't get frustrated, but now is the time when you got to keep your 6 to yourself, right? We can't. It's not a time to pile on the refs, right? Like let me do my job. You guys do your job. All right, fellas. I liked our first. Way to hang in some big kills there by everybody. Now let's go get one on the power. If not, let's go get 5 on 5.
And Murray will take the face off. Murray was 4 of 6 in the drops in the first period. In front, Mayhew stepping up. He'll go down low. Here's Murray. Over, shot, score! James Stefan gets the Komets on the board with a shot. Save made by Brochu in front, and what a stop by Brad Brochu. Shot the front door. Got Moulton down low, and he scores. And again, opportunistic is what we say about Toledo. And Tepin on the far side, calling for the puck is Dugan. He scores! Jack Dugan puts the Komets back up, just like that. Whips it over to Lewandowski. Lewandowski takes a hit. Oh, and the Komets are going to get a penalty. Jordan went high on Lewandowski. But we're down a man. It's a Ruoff Mortgage penalty kill. As Hawkins overshot, save made, the puck rolls, and they score. Well, that was quick. So we're tied at 2 with 8:56 to go here in the second. We'll come along the near side. 1 minute to go. Over it goes. In front, and they score.
What is it about the last minute of the period? Unbelievable.
Komets have 20 minutes left. We're down by a goal.
Yeah, I mean, I think at that moment, like you know you're up against it, right? We were down going into the third in elimination game, and that was our moment together of like we needed to push, and if we wanted to keep it going, we needed to find a way to play our best hockey, and also a moment of reflection that it's hard to win. It's hard to win in the playoffs. It's hard to win in this league, and it takes everything you have. And that was our talk at that moment, that we needed our very best to give us a chance to get through Game 7.
And it's Murray. Gives it a kick, goes in the corner, and it goes over to Brandon Hawkins. Hawkins trying a home run pass, got a man coming across the line. Spezia shoots, and he scores. And gets to Anthony Petrozelli. Petrozelli will come across the line, hands it off to Stefan. Stefan takes a shot, save made, score!
There it is.
Josh Grohl will get the Komets within 1. Now Svetlikov gets it to Dugan along the far side to Mayhew. Mayhew at the blue line, 1 minute to go.
Komets need to get one guy out of there. They're in town too low.
And they'll clear the zone. They score. Disappointing to say the least. Brett Brochu, is he going to stay in, or is he's going to head to the bench? And it's been a great season, Komet fans, but it's going to end here in Toledo. 5-3 is your final.
We truly believed that we had a team that could win a championship, and when you don't accomplish your goal and get to the top of the mountain, there's a level of disappointment, and everybody questions what they could have done differently and what you could have done better. But after taking some time to reflect as a group and talk, like this year was a huge success. 2 years ago, when the puck dropped in October, we had one player from the year before. We started the year with one player that ever put on a Fort Wayne Komets jersey. And now to be fast forward a year and you win 41 games, you finish top top 7 in the league in the regular season. You're competing for a Central Division championship. You're getting to the second round of the playoffs and putting a really good team at their limits to get to a conference championship in 2 years. We're pretty proud of where we've gotten to, and we know that this wasn't just the final step. This was just another step on the road to getting to where we believe we can go. The future's bright, the future's hungry. We want to be the last one standing, raising that trophy above our heads, and we're not going to stop until we make that happen. Hey, what's up?
Veteran forward Alex Aliardi will return to the jungle this fall.
PD re-signing with the Komets this week. He's going to be entering his 8th season here at Fort Wayne. Jack the Flash re-signing with the K's on Monday, but he's not the only one coming back to the jungle. The K's also re-signing forward Josh Grohl. Grohl was added late last season, scored 3 goals in 6 games in the regular season. On Tuesday, the K's signing 3 forwards. They're bringing back Kirill Tutayev. Meanwhile, the K's adding Austin Majera and Dylan Hamaluk. Majera was the ECHL Rookie of the Year 2 seasons ago. Hamaluk, he's a former second-round pick by the San Jose Sharks.
It's going to be a fun year. You know, we're going to have a pretty good group of guys coming back, and then I think we've added some good pieces, and it should be a lot of fun.
Nick Beacon-Poot is coming back. The forward re-signing with the K's for next season. The Komets trading the 6'7" defenseman to the Utah Grizzlies. K's get D-man Grant Gabrielle in return. A Leo native, Miller officially signing to play in Fort Wayne. The Komets also re-signing forward Zach Jordan on Tuesday.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, super excited to have you. Welcome to the Komets. We'll see you in October.